everyone and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to capture leads from LinkedIn lead ads to Zoho CRM. So if you're an owner of a business and you're tired of adding your leads into your CRM application manually, then this video is definitely for you. I am an owner of a B2B marketing agency business and I promote my business using LinkedIn lead ads. I use Zoho CRM as a CRM application in my business. I receive a lot of leads every single day and adding them manually into my CRM application is a very time-consuming and hectic process. So what I've done is I've simply built a connection between LinkedIn lead ads and Zoho CRM without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Connect. Now whenever I receive a new lead, automatically that lead is added as a contact in my Zoho CRM. So now if you want to learn this entire process step by step, for that I have to take you towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So I'm an owner of a B2B marketing agency business and I use LinkedIn lead ads to attract potential clients who are interested in my services, and I use Zoho CRM to manage all my clients' interactions, contacts and follow-ups in one centralized system. To streamline my workflow, I've set up an automation that instantly captures the new lead from LinkedIn lead ads and creates a new contact in Zoho CRM. This ensures that every lead is stored, tracked, and nurtured without any manual data entry. And I'm going to build a connection between LinkedIn lead ads and Zoho CRM using Pabbly Connect. For that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. After browsing the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. So first of all, let me tell you about Pabbly Community. Our community is an exclusive space that gives you real-time updates. It gives you helpful resources and support from both our team members as well as our fellow users. So we have a link of our community in the description box below. Go and join it and make your automation more creative, okay? So as we have landed towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, now you have two options, that is sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I am an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to use Pabbly Connect. For that, click on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you, on which we have to create a new workflow. For that, click on this Create Workflow button on the top right corner. And now we have two options to create our workflow. One is the new beta way, other one is the classic old way to create your workflows. I'm going to show you how you can use the new way to create your automation workflows in Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this Select button right here. We have to first give a name to our workflow. The name of my workflow is going to be Capture Leads from LinkedIn Lead Ads to Zoho CRM. Okay, this is the name of my workflow. For the folder, these are the folders from which I'm going to select the workflows folder. And then I'm going to click on this Create button right over here. You can see a new workflow has been created over here in my Pabbly Connect account. And firstly, we have to set up our trigger step. There are two major steps in Pabbly Connect. One is trigger. If I'm going to right click on it, you can see the action step. These are the two most important steps in our Pabbly Connect automation processes because our entire workflow depends on these two concepts, okay? Trigger is when this happens and action is do this. Action follows the command of the trigger. And firstly, we are going to set up our trigger step right here. For that, click on this Add Trigger button right here. Firstly, we need to select our trigger application. For the trigger application, I'm going to select over here as LinkedIn lead ads, okay? Because I want that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated, I want the trigger over here should capture the response of that. That is why my trigger application is going to be LinkedIn and trigger event is going to be lead notifications, okay? And then I'm going to click on this Connect button. A window is going to appear on which click on Add New Connection. Then click on this Connect with LinkedIn button right over here. As I've done that, LinkedIn has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, firstly, it is asking for us to select the sponsored account. For the account, I'm going to select over here as Pabbly ad account because using this account, I'm promoting my ads. So for the account over here, I'm going to select as Pabbly ads account right here, okay? After selecting the account, it says save and send test request. I'm going to click on this button right here. As I've done that, it says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether LinkedIn lead ads is connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a test lead for my business, and after that I'm going to check whether automatically the trigger captures the response of the test lead being generated or not. For generating the test lead, I'm going to click on this apply now button right here. As I've done that, this form is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the email address and the phone number. After adding the details over here, it says first name, last name, and the company name. First name is Pabbly, last name is Subscription Billing Management Service, company name is Magnet Brains. These are pre-filled details because I run unpaid account in my LinkedIn. That is why I don't have the access to fill these details right here. But if you have a paid account with LinkedIn, you can fill all the details according to your requirement in your lead form as well. Over here, it is asking for the email address. For the email address over here, I'm going to write it as new@pabblytudes.com as the email address. And for the phone number over here, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number right here, okay? After filling the details, I'm going to click on this submit button. And as I've done that, it says information sent to Pabbly. This means that the test lead is successfully generated. If I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down and wait over here for a few seconds, and you can see right over here within few seconds, the response has been captured in my trigger right here. If I'm going to tally the response, the email address is new@pabblytudes.com. This was the mobile number. First name Pabbly's, last name over here as Subscription Billing Management Services. The company name is Magnet Brains with all the other details. Okay. So as now the response has been captured over here in our trigger, this means our trigger setup of LinkedIn is now been done. Okay. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. For setting up the action step on this LinkedIn icon, do a right click and add the action step from here. For the action application, what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to select it as Zoho CRM because now I'm going to create a contact in my Zoho CRM of the lead that is generated using LinkedIn lead ads. Okay. Action event over here is going to be create contact, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on add new connection, then click on this connect with Zoho CRM button right over here. It is asking for the domain of our Zoho account. For that, log into your Zoho account, and now to check the domain of this account, in the URL you will find the domain next to crm dot. This is the domain, that is zoho.in. I'm going to copy it and paste the domain right here and click on this save button. As I've done that, now it is asking for the permission for this account, for which I'm going to click on this allow button as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this accept button right over here. As I've done that, you can see Zoho CRM is connected successfully. It is asking for the lead source. For the source of my lead over here, I'm going to select over here as LinkedIn lead ads. For that, simply toggle this button on right here. Erase this existing data from here and write over here as LinkedIn leads. Okay, this is the lead source right here. Now it is asking for the first name, last name, email, and all the other details of the contact that I want to create. Now for the data of this field, I'm going to map the data. What is mapping? Mapping is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from this previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. This is the LinkedIn step. As I'm going to click on it, the response that is captured in our previous step is going to appear in front of you. It is asking for the first name, and this is the first name of my lead, and I want to create this lead as a contact. So I'm going to select the data of the first name of my lead from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response, this data has now been mapped, and as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in this previous step, that means the new leads data, automatically that data is going to be updated in this field. For the last name, I'm going to map the data of the last name right over here. Next, it is asking for the email. For the email, I'm going to map the data of the lead's email right here. For the title over here, I'm going to manually type in as new lead generated as the title. Okay, it is asking for the department, which I do not have, so I'm going to skip the part. For the phone number, I'm going to map the data of this phone number right over here. It is asking for the mobile number. I'm going to map the data of the mobile number right here. If I'm going to further scroll on, it is asking for all these details which I do not want, so I'm going to simply skip the part right over here. Okay, and lastly, in the description, I'm going to add the company name that I've received, so I'm going to write over here as company name and map the data of this company right over here that I've received. Okay, so now after filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right here. As I've done that, I've received a response in which I've received the status as success, which is a positive response. If I'm going to open my Zoho CRM account again and refresh this contacts page from here, you can see automatically a new contact has been created in my Zoho CRM account right over here in the name of Pabbly Subscription Billing Management Service. This was the name of the contact. This is the mobile number. This is the email address. And over here, lead source is LinkedIn leads. You can see title is new lead generated. If I'm going to further scroll down, the description is company name Magnet Brains. Okay. So as now the lead is been created as a contact in my Zoho CRM account, this means the connection between LinkedIn lead ads and Zoho CRM is now been done successfully. So now to sum up till now what we have done. Now whenever by the potential customers or clients a new lead is going to be generated using LinkedIn lead ads, Trigger is going to capture the response of that. Using the trigger details, automatically a contact of that lead is going to be created in my Zoho CRM account using this action step. And in this manner, I've created a connection between LinkedIn lead ads and Zoho CRM without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.